Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Forza Motorsport 1, and in this episode we are going to have a look at what we can do next. We did an endurance race in the last episode. It was a B Class 1, but we've only unlocked 3, and there was C and D to do as well, but I don't really fancy doing 2 endurance events in a row. So we can have a look in Championship Series. There was these 2. The problem with these is, I've had a quick look already, is that these 3... you unlock these race versions, which I believe are like GTS or something. And we don't have any events that we can use GTS cars in yet. So they're kind of pointless winning them. We kind of need to win cars we can use right now. So that's them. If we look in professional, is there any in here? Once it loads up. For some reason that took ages to load. Right, what can we do in here? Towards the latter stages. These are all specific cars. We can do that one because we do have a Shelby 427. We do have that. We don't have a TVR Tuscan. We could do the high power event, which then we'd win a Pagani's on the C12, which I believe must be in the S class. And then we can also do the S class championship and win a Ferrari F40, which is quite tempting to do. There's some crazy cars in here though. What? I'm pretty sure it's just the Skyline. That is not going to stand a chance against those supercars. I'm wondering whether we do this, win the Zonda, then we've got a good S-Class car. That's surely an S, a Zonda C12. If the Carrera and the Enzo are S2, you've got Pagani Zonda there, which is S3. This could be S3, then we win from here. I think I'm going to do that. So, itchy nose. Right, S3 is the highest in the Ferrari F40. And I think we're going to use the 4GT for this. 500 horsepower is the limit. So if we jump into the 4GT, somewhere up here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we haven't used. Yeah, we've got these 2, look, already. GT and P1, sorry. Which we've got no events for. And we're sort of struggling in the A-class cars. None of these are actual proper... Well, that one's A1, isn't it? I mean, we're struggling in the S-Class cars, sorry, not the A-Class cars. We've got a few A-Class. I did upgrade that to A-Class. It wasn't very good. Right, so we'll try the 4GT. Get in there. Yes, I want to get in there. I think the F50 was S3, right? Let me just double check. I constantly forget when I'm thinking of things. So the F50 we're against is S3. Is that right? What we're doing? No, that's the wrong thing. It's this one. F40, sorry, we're against is S3. See, I got the model name of the car wrong as well. Right, S3. Let's have a look. I don't want to go in the garage. Or do I? Yes, I do. Buy upgrades. That's it. Right. Wow, I can't touch the power. So I need to make it S3 from literally just tyres alone. Which I'm going to do that. Let's get the differential up. Weight reduction, that makes S3. This is going to be quite nice, actually, I think. You can't do as many upgrades, obviously, on these high-end cars because they're already like supercars. So, if you've noticed, there's not as many upgrades to do. We can't do anything to do with horsepower, which this obviously all changes horsepower, which is fine. We can deal with it. Not going to do any of this stuff. I don't want to change the paint because it's classic Ford GT. I reckon it's going to be a good race, you know. I can't imagine the Ferrari F40 is like amazing in the corners, but 5.5 on cornering and braking, so it should be okay. And we're level 31 with 1.5 million credits in the bank. So professional. Getting to the more intense events now. S3, F40 we're against. So we got... oh, it's going to take ages, this episode, isn't it? 6 laps of Road Atlanta, 6 laps of the Speedway. That's going to be strange. Against Frozen again. Oh, we were caught up. Yes, we have. 5 laps of Blue Mountains, 6 laps of Laguna Seca, 3 laps of Road America, 4 laps New York. Okay. I'm familiar with all of them. I'm not sure about the Speedway. We have got exactly 500 horsepower, so are we at a power advantage to the F40? I think F40's obviously got to be less, right? Surely. Anyway, Road Atlanta first. Let's get into it. Right, are we starting first, or is the F40 the king? Holy crap, we're in 4th. Alright, that's interesting. Oh, it sounds nice. We've got a 959 in first. And a GT2 behind it. We have got an immediate power advantage. All this does handle nicely. With all this stuff on, yeah, this is going to cream it. I maybe made it a bit too powerful. I don't even know where the F40 is. All this sounds really nice. You can just, like, literally hammer the upgrades on. Yeah, it's not even a challenge at this point, is it? Maybe I made it a bit too good. I'm wondering whether to take some stuff off it, because this is going to be an absolute ridiculous weapon throughout the entirety of this. Let's see what the F40 does, because it wasn't even in the picture. I didn't quite see. I had a Corvette next to me, Z06, I think, then an i59 and a GT2, but where's the F40? It's actually got really good brakes, this. We're getting into the proper cars now. That is a lesson on how not to do that. That was all terrible. This is the warm-up race. I think that is one thing they've improved in Forza 7. Oh god, that's understeered. Because in Forza 7, they have homologated races where all the cars are very similar to each other. And that makes it a lot more closer racing. With this, you can just, like, completely upgrade your car to a ridiculous standard. And completely demolish the competition, because they are so far behind. So if I take, like, the transmission and stuff off, I think I am braking too late, though, with this. I'm overestimating how good the brakes and turning are. Saying that, it did look like a lot of laps for all of this, but we are in the S-Class car now, aren't we? So S3, I think that's the quickest thing we've driven. It is, like, noticeably ridiculous. That's always difficult, that corner, and the cars always react the same. It does feel big, this car, and understeery. Even though at the same time it feels quick. Right, that was better through there. I am tempted to take some of the upgrades off it, just because it's a bit ridiculous. And we can test this theory of restarting and halfway through in a championship series. Actually, no, it's professional, isn't it? Is it professional? It might be. Was this professional? I think it was professional. I'm not doing very well in terms of my lines. Oh, I didn't look last time. Is there a way of getting the telemetry on the D-pad? No, there isn't. Someone told me it might have some more info on the tyre wear percentage, but unfortunately that is not the case. That's too late on the brakes. I was pressing the D-pad all over and nothing's popping up, so we don't get is it telemetry? Telemetry? Telemetry. I'm trying to think of how you say it. The info on your tyres and gears and all that stuff. I haven't done one decent lap so far. Right, that was better through there. Cleaner. Right, less sliding. I am doing the classic PGR thing. I still have got that trained into me where you brake too late and like slide round the corners, which is such a PGR thing to do. But it does not work in proper racing games. Well, more sim-like racing games. And obviously, in a proper sim game, it would just result in you spinning out completely. This is great so far, though. Maybe I'll take the weight reduction off, because that made a big difference, didn't it? Yeah, the car's 15 seconds behind. Well, that was well timed. I don't know how to not make that skid. I barely put any power down then. It still did it. Oh, and that was on the edge, and I've gone off the track, but I got a good lap, sort of. This car might be a match for some of those S-Class ones. But I do want that Zonda. That's the first thing on the list. So what we're saying, if it's about 10... It's going to be about an hour, isn't it? If it's about 10 minutes per race. That was better, that corner. Use that cone as well. Yep, it's decent. We are down on time, though, because of that penalty. I'm not sure when it comes up with your current time in the sectors whether it takes into account the penalty you already have. Because I was 8 tenths behind my best lap and we have 8 tenths on that clock. So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's best in second or first. I think second. There's nothing left in first. Right, we were 9 tenths behind on that lap. That was terrible through there. Oh, that was really bad. Oh, God. We're going to spin. We spun. Luckily, I'm so far ahead. I just accelerated too much on that curb. There goes any chance of a good lap. I could not save that whatsoever. That was just on the curb. Gone completely. Just put a little bit of power down and spin. Spin time. Right, was this a championship one? I don't think it was. I think it was 6 events though, and we're looking at about 10 minutes per event. See, that was barely any power then. Still just kicked the back end out around there. That's hard to do as well. You do fly around the side. Right, I'm just going to wait for them to finish and I'll just skip to the end because I want to see what the finishing order was there. So interestingly, the Viper GTS came second with the GT2 in third. And the Ferrari got a much quicker lap than the other two, but was still far behind. So, did it crash? What happened there? I don't know. Got a good amount of credits though, 64,000. Not much damage, just on the engine, luckily. We reached level 32. Brembo raised their level of sponsorship. All brake upgrades. So we're just getting all the upgrades for everything now, just a certain percentage off. So it was professional, not championship. So I can take a few things off that, just to make it a bit less OP. I think I'm going to use the Ford GT for all this, though, because I don't think anything else is really going to do the job, if I'm honest. Alright, let's take this weight reduction off. That takes it down to S4. Ooh, did we do it? I think so. Let's do it. We'll go down to S4. That's probably going to be the difference. Most of them are obviously A-class, but that F40 was S3. But we'll see how we do. And if we can find a good match. I'm finding myself just making the cars a bit too overpowered. But I don't want to make it too much of a battle for myself. This is on the Speedway as well. This may have been a bad idea, but we'll see. And it's frozen. There we go. So is this still good enough? We're down in 6th now that we don't have all those upgrades. Oh, well, the weight upgrade anyway. Which is interesting because this is S4 with 500 horsepower. The max you can have for this event. So I really do wonder how they are ranking these things. Because the Porsche 959 was an A-class and that's in front. But we've got the speed going around the outside with a bit of drafting beforehand. Can we actually win this without blocking for once? Or will the 959 come back? No, we've got decent top end. Out of these cars, I would have said that the Ford GT would have had the best top speed. Which is funny if you think about it, because in PGR2, what have they got there? They've got the 911 GT2, the 993. Oh, I'm going to spin out. They've got the 959, they've got the Ferrari F40, and the Ford GT, which was actually less than the F40, sorry, less rating. And, you know, this was in Ultimate class in PGR4, which is strange, isn't it? So, had they got it right in this game and wrong in PGR 2? I'm just saying loads of things now that makes sense. Because the F40 is S3, and the Ford GT is A1. Stock. Something's coming back. What is this creeping up on me? It does have 5 gears. I messed that up. I was not looking what I was doing, and something's coming back now. Oh, it's the Viper. I'm just going to have a little block. Nearly spun out, but I maybe deserved that. It was better in 4th gear, I think. 5th gear's got nothing left. Funny how I took the acceleration stat off when I was on the ring. What was it going in 4th gear? It was 180 something, wasn't it? Or just 180. So this has literally made no difference. Or it's just creeping up. I'm sure this thing can do nearly 200 miles per hour in real life. Got to be steady with the movements around there. That Viper was really going for it though. That came second in the last one, didn't it? It's really hard to go around here without using a wheel and using a thumbstick. Yeah, that GT was just flying. Had to do the dirty block, otherwise I think I would have lost that. He was flying past without any slipstream or anything. There's a couple laps left. He may still catch up, depending on how quick it goes. $185, 186. I think that's my new top speed. It's good to finally use a supercar though, and then hopefully get a Zonda as well. Another one from PGR, C12. Was it the C12S in this game? I didn't quite see that. I think it probably is. . But yeah, I am trying to take a certain route with this. I think he is catching up, you know. Yeah, I'm taking a certain route with this career mode because obviously we're only using prize cars, so I've got to be tactical with it. And if it gets a bit silly where obviously I can't do anything without buying a car, then obviously I'll have to concede. But I'm going to try my best to not buy one. Because there's plenty we can win. But there's plenty of stuff that we can't do, like the specific manufacturer events. Like the Lotus Exige one, was it? I haven't seen that as a prize car anywhere yet. It's actually quite horrible doing this race. That Viper was really gunning for it before I discovered I had a 5th gear, but only gave me about 5 miles per hour extra. The F40 was coming. Did a much quicker lap than me. Yeah. Difficult, that one. I think I got it about right, though, with the upgrades. That seemed kind of normal. Wait for an actual circuit that's not that. What have we got next? Blue Mountains. 5 laps. I always screw this last chicane bit up as well. I've spun so many times, so I'm going to have to try not to do that. So we're in 6th now. That's the only issue I've got here with the other 4GT. I still don't know how it sorts the order out. Oh, we're going to reverse around this. This is not going to be fun. He's going to come for some move. I knew that was going to happen. And he's coming for some as well. I've already crashed into him. Right, some big damage already. In fact, I don't like that at all. I don't like damage. It's annoying. Doesn't feel right. Can I avoid these guys though? That's the thing. Right, if I go on the inside of him straight away. I don't think I've got any damage then though, somehow. And fine. Somehow didn't get any damage for either of those. Must have been the slightest amount of contact. The 2 Porsches are always good off the start. And the Viper usually comes past. Drift a bit wide there. He's touching my back end so I can't steer. That is one annoying thing that happens on this game. Quite often, actually. Right, the 959 is disappearing. Which is pretty good in the corners, if I remember. That's its strengths, not its straight line speed. I have no idea about this track backwards. This is completely new. Oh, this is horrible. This is literally like a completely new track. I don't like it. This might be quite hard to catch up, actually, and that's awful. Oh, God, it's like a completely new track. Can I still catch him up? That's the question. No. I've no damage so far. Right, this is being awful. Oh my god. This is not good. Oh, I need to learn this track. The GT in tight circuits, it's quite cumbersome. It's quite big. Right, I managed to get into 2nd with no collisions. That's good. They completely psyched me out then. Oh, it's a bit wide. Is he going to go for the undercut? No. I've managed to get the lead there with minimal contact. Now it's trying to remember this backwards now. It's a hard circuit, going the other way around. I'm holding everybody up. This is horrible. Well, we've got some sort of lead. Oh, get off there. That's even worse than going up at this hill. Going down it. This is close. Well, that's quite good to go down. I like that one. Right, onto a straight. Finally, we can wind up. Much better in the straight than the other cars, but I think the handling's lacking compared to some of them. The brakes aren't too bad, though. It's just that it just understeers quite a lot, and it feels quite heavy. This is much better, though. With that weight reduction off, much more even. Right, I can go faster through there, because obviously it's at the start of the straight, that chicane, not the end. So you're not going quite as quickly, even though this is an S-Class car. Oh, got a bit wide there. This is really hard going backwards. I don't know why. I just finding it quite a mind fuck. It's like doing the Nürburgring backwards. It just doesn't feel right. That's a difficult corner. I've got 5 laps of this. I'm going to be knackered by the end of this. Properly concentrating, so I've got to drive quickly to stay ahead of the Porsche. I seem to do the second half quicker. That was awful. I forgot that was coming up, actually, if I'm being honest. It's a good car, though. I am enjoying driving it. It's not too slidey. It's quite stable. Just a bit fat and understeery. That's my only complaint about it, really. Right. Can we take more speed through here? Yeah, you can nearly go full, really. This is where we get a big lead now, hopefully. I always need a lead that if I crash, I'll still be in first. That's what I aim for. Because that happens more times than I'm proud of. As you'll have noticed by now. I have a crashing habit. Right, we're doing things better. That was where I was slow last time. Right, got this in my head a bit more now. Much better. I can leave it in third round there, actually, which helps out. That was good as well. It's actually quite nice backwards after you get used to it. I might prefer it to going forwards because of a couple corners that are really annoying going forwards. The two annoying ones going forwards are actually on the other straight, funny enough. Towards the end of when you be going forwards on the track, it's the end straight and the end couple corners that I find annoying. This is a long race though. This is going to be over 10 minutes, this one. So I find when I'm going forwards around this track, this chicane, just on the limit. This chicane's really annoying, and the corner coming up here, going onto the straight, if you're going the other way around, that's quite difficult to get right as well, I think. This corner here. Six seconds, we've got a good lead now. This should be hard in a stock GT40, because I've got better tyres on. Differential. Drivetrain. Clutch flywheel. Not drivetrain, actually. Just clutch and flywheel. Suspension. It's got all those upgrades on. So you can see from where the AI come in the 4GT that it's maybe not as good as the rest, but hence why we upgraded it. Oh, I did so well up until that point. That's definitely the line through there. I've cracked that. Seven tenths down on my best. I had a good lap. Right, nearly onto the final lap. I'm not doing that corner particularly well. Right, I'm going to lay off around here a little bit, because I did go pretty much flat out last time and it didn't feel good. Little tap of the brakes, just a bit more in control of it. Three-tenths slower, apparently. I must have absolutely hooned it down there last time. That was good. Yeah, look at that. 5 tenths up. That was my best section through there for sure. I can't do that section without going on the grass though. It's annoying me. That was okay as well. A bit wide that again. I'm not taking the right line through there at all. Still 6 tenths up though. That's got to be the quickest lap, I'm thinking. Right, finally got used to that track. That was pretty difficult. Boom, what was that? 2:03, yeah, that was quicker. Not too bad, no damage at all. That is what we're talking about. And we should get to level 33 by the end of this. I think that's only halfway as well. So at 30 odd minutes, that is halfway, I believe. So still plenty of racing to go. Laguna Seca, 6 laps, 3 laps of Road America, which shouldn't be too bad. 4 laps New York, which is going to be a bit annoying as well. I think this may be more difficult to make places up, because this is quite a short track. There's no straights to wind this thing up. So this could be more of a challenge, I think. Oh, that was all terrible. It's really hard to change up whilst not crashing straight into the back of them. Oh, there's a Panos there, actually. Esperante. That's better. Just need to get past them, so I've got more of a chance of overtaking these Porsches. Way too early on the brakes. And then too late. Oh, I've gone off. I've gone off. That was not good. Whoa, that 959 has just got right in the way. I might have saved that, but I think I was on the way to go in. Did some erratic driving. Oh my god, what is that? No. Oh, this! I told you it's going to be difficult. I can't find a overtaking opportunity on these Porsches. I'm going down the wrong line through there again. Oh god, this is... How many times have I restarted this already? I cannot get the line right through there. And I've done it many times before. Right, let's get this right. This is the one. It's hard to overtake on Laguna Seca. Attempt number 3000. I don't get it. They sometimes start really strong and sometimes not strong at all. Like, sometimes they go really quick and other times they go really slow, and like, I have no choice but to hit them. Like this, what's that about? Like, all of a sudden I'm in the lead by turn number 3. Strange. I find it quite difficult to overtake on this game, I have to say. On Forza 4 and Forza 7, they're the other two I've played quite a lot, and I find it so much easier to overtake. And you can do it much cleaner as well, easier as well. And the AI don't crash into you on purpose. Right, done that sort of right. Right, finally getting a rhythm now. Slidey, slidey. I don't think we actually got much damage in that somehow, which is quite unbelievable. I'm going to break it to 3. It's about right. Right, now we're actually doing okay. Braking too late there, though. Although that may have just been alright. That's a hard little corner. This corkscrew, where do we brake here, then? I'm going to go on there. A bit too early. I don't think that's the right line through there, you know. Right, we're getting some more consistency. That's the first time I've started nowhere near first, in all fairness. In this championship. I don't mind it. I am in a quicker car still as well, so, you know. It would be a real challenge having a stock GT. I don't think I could do it. That's better. It's too late. Straight away. Knew that. Always prefer braking too early on this bit because braking too late is catastrophic. Right, we're getting there. Yeah, we've got a good lead now. What's we got next? Road America and something else, isn't it? Or was Road America last? I have to have a think what it was now. I'm a fan of the car. It does drive nicely. I like to drive those Porsches though. And oh, we've got the GT2 to use as well, haven't we? I've just realised. Maybe I could use that. What rating's that? I forgot I had that in all fairness. That's too late. Oh, it's New York, isn't it? That's the other one. Just remembered. I might do the GT2 up, you know. Oh, that's too late. That's way too late. Oh no. Oh crap. I told you, it always happens once. I can't get through a series without coming off the track badly. The events feel like they're taking longer and longer each time. What are we at now? Oh, I wasn't looking. About 50 minutes. Just shy. "13 seconds off the best." Just before the two board there. Right, we're coming up to the last lap. Bit of a dodgy lap, that one. That's a bit late. It's before the three board I need to brake, really. As if that's off the track. No way. It definitely counts your penalty onto the lap time for sure. onto this split time even, not the lap time. Oh, that was on the edge, that. Right, that's the right line through there. I'm not doing that right. But now I've figured it out. Ah, there we go. I don't think that was too bad apart from that penalty. In fact, that would have been my fastest one, I think. Watson second, the Viper GTS again. And he got a quick lap as well. A bit of damage from the engine, but still pretty decent. So we will be 33 by the end of this. I'm thinking, I just want to see what the GT2 is. I completely forgot about that car. Whether just to quickly upgrade that and use it for these two or something else. Where is it? Because that was A something, right? That's A1 as well. 430 horsepower. I reckon we do it. Just for something else. So we can go up a little bit. The handling isn't quite as good. Probably do need a bit more speed here. 482 horsepower. 440. 452. I'm just going to do normal engine tuning, I think. Let's get that up to S4. Tyres, is that going to make it too OP? Put them tyres on. Let's get better brakes. Yeah, that's fine. Differential. I think weight reduction is going to be a bit too... Yeah. Always do these things. Because it makes it overpowered, and I like that. Oh, that does affect acceleration. Yeah, let's leave that off. Right, so we got under 500 horsepower, S4. I completely forgot we won this car. Hopefully this is good to drive. Because we do need to spend some money. Obviously, we're not buying any cars, so we've got like an abundance of money here. 1.7 million. Right, so Road America and then New York Circuit. I think this is going to be the longest episode we've had so far. But, you know... Oh, we're actually starting first now. It doesn't make any sense, really. I don't know how it decides to sort it. Oh, God. Engine damage straight away. This is quicker with less horsepower. It obviously weighs less and all that stuff. Do you know what? This feels actually quite agile. But I'm not very good at this track either. Right, what have we got behind us? The 959, which is quicker. It's close, but he's just changed gear. We're not like completely overpowered here. I'm going to brake on 4 though. That's too much. Fuck. Like, how are you supposed to know where to brake? Really, I'm not doing that right because I should have known. Right, I've not been in this corner before in this car. I should have just known not to just brake on the braking markers. Always slow down before, then you can sort of gradually go into it. I just went full ham on the brakes too late there. So, only myself to blame. Right, that was a better start anyway. It feels good to drive. It's a lot less slippy than in PGR2. In PGR2, it's an absolute nightmare, this car. That was about right, just before any of the braking boards, really. Brake before the crest there, obviously. Well, that was not the right line, was it? Only 3 laps of this. It is one of the longest tracks though in the game. Other than the stupid test track thing. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, we're off. Get on. It is a little slippy actually. In the high speeds. Just feel a bit slippy. I'm just braking far too early because I don't want to end up in the barrier. Whoa, they're all fighting very closely there. And here is the corner that I can never do properly. Right, that was not a good first lap. I think this is one of the tracks we've driven the fewest, in all fairness. But this car, with these upgrades, is nice. I could try and do it in the stock cars, but I really don't want to be like wasting so much time and constantly trying it over and over again. Because there's so much content in this game anyway. It takes long enough just doing it all first time with a better car than they have. But if the game was like the length of PGR2, I'd definitely give it a go in the stock cars. I don't understand why the F40 is nowhere near anybody when it's an S3. And these are all like A1s. I'm guessing it's because it doesn't start near first. That's my guess. And if it starts at first, in first place, maybe it drives quicker just because it's in first. That's my theory. Sounds nice though, this car. It's just all really good. See, I don't really understand why this has only got 3 laps on this, considering it's only 2 and a bit minutes per lap. If it was going with the theme of the length races, it would be 4 laps. I don't know where to brake here. You'd think the first braking markers would be a good indication. In fact, it was there. That was probably about right. Because otherwise, what's the point in the braking markers? Well, that was sort of right. I just really don't like going on the curbs at all. It's quite scary. I think this is quicker. Look at the top speed. Just like rack up. Ford's got more power, but I'm not sure which is quicker overall. Last lap though, that feels quite soon, which is nice. We're already close to an hour, I think. That was just terrible, terrible line from me there. And apparently that's not off the track somehow. Yeah, 2 bad corners. This is smashing it though, miles ahead really. That's definitely better leaving it in 4th gear actually. There's a lot less slide. That is not how you do that, for sure. Somehow saved that. That was going south quickly. which is a shame because that probably was my best lap as well. Right, that was more like it. That was much better, that corner. Right, I think there's a slight bit of engine damage in that because I did rev the hell out of it a little bit in that. Oh, 209 was the best lap there. But that is a nice car. Oh, no engine damage, that's good. So are we level 33? Yes, we are. Gone up a couple levels, actually, which is nice. So all the exhaust and intake is 25% off now. Right, one more to go. New York. In the GT2. How many laps? I think it's 4. Yep. That's way too late on the brakes. Oh, God, and I've damaged the steering. I fucking... Yeah. I was going to try and pit, but I don't think that's going to work. Oh, so annoying. I don't learn my lesson. At all. Now, if I remember, that 959's four-wheel drive, which is why that's getting a crazy launch. I'm just screwing up all the time. That was about right again, though, and they're all going crazy. Oh, something else in second now. Didn't quite see what that was. Just got to learn the braking points in each track, really. To be fair, most people, well, in real life, obviously, they have practice laps, don't they? With this one, you're just in a car, never driven it, and it's like, yep, get on this track and see how you do. That was dreadful. Something's right behind me. Might be the Dodge, actually. Looks like it. Oh, for God's sake, man. I don't understand that, because I did exactly the same thing as last time and braked straight away. Now I know that I can't fly through there. I'm going to lose some credits now for that, because that was quite a big collision, really. A lot of bodywork damage. Really annoying. So I've got to brake way before any board here. Here. That's about right. Got to learn these things each time. It's pretty annoying. Right, there is a lap. See, this length race is as long as Road America, if not longer, but there's 4 laps on this one and 3 laps on Road America. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Now we're going even faster here, so I'm going to have to brake even earlier. I can't even see anything. I'm going to brake here. That was a good call, actually. So nearly just crashed to the inside of that wall. They've crashed, which is good. I'm glad they crashed as well. It does make me feel better about myself. See, I'm braking too early this time on here. That was better through there. Bit too fast through there again. And I don't need to be in second. I've not really looked at the fuel before, but it does actually use the fuel in the track. Yeah, I have to brake before that. Yeah, if you're on a normal track, it actually uses fuel. I didn't even notice that, really. I never had to look at the fuel. Right, slowly getting better, I think. I'm guessing the fuel just lasts the same for each car, and that, you know, it just depends on the distance you drive, and that's it, really. Perfect. That was really nice. Right, that's halfway. Very long episode, this one. There's going to be longer ones as well, I'm sure. Again, I'm drifting around there. It's not really what I want to do. But the last thing I want to do is career into a barrier again, because we've got a big lead, so it doesn't really matter. That was better on that corner. That was much better through there. Getting the hang of it. Bit slow through there. A whole second quicker though altogether. I'm 9 seconds ahead in all fairness. That's a weird corner, that one, because of that stupid jump. I really like how this sounds. It's just a shame I've completely destroyed how it looks. Now, I was a bit late at that time, but still okay. Oh, that was a lot worse. That was a bad exit. It should be quicker still, though. I'm going for 8 tenths. Wow, 1.3. That is surprising. Absolutely smashing them now, because there's a huge straight on this, and this is just pulling. I think the GT might have been quicker in a straight line. If I had to pick one. Oh, I knew that was coming. That was coming the whole time, and I've got red on the frickin' bumper. I've probably lost about 10,000 credits now from that. That's a shame. Don't think it's damaged anything else though. No, it's just bodywork, isn't it? Man, these episodes are getting long, and there's still so much more to unlock as well. Not even level 35 yet. It's a lot of content. And this is nothing compared to like Forza 4. I know that one's absolutely mental with the amount you can do on that. Like, it's stupid long, that game. Oh dear. Nearly there. This is nearly a 10-minute race, this one. It's actually a good exit, that one. Right, give me that Zonda. I'm sure it was the Zonda. It was on the C12. Yeah, at 13,000 from 30% body damage. I'm surprised, actually, I didn't damage anything else than that. So that's actually quite a large amount lost, but oh well. It's just the C12, it's not the S. 1999. But S3, that is surprising as well, the amount of horsepower that has. 394. But look at the brakes, cornering, all very good. Speed, acceleration, that's just nice, isn't it? So we can use that next time, because I don't think we've unlocked anything else. So I've got a feeling the next one I can do is this S-Class one there, and then we get the F40. Because we can upgrade the Zonda to rival the TVR Speed 12 and the ME 412, that's it. Yeah, and then everything else, it's like, it's unlocked in level 5s, isn't it? The groups. I'm pretty sure that's all level 35, and in here it is as well. So we haven't unlocked anything else, but I think the S-Class one will be good to do. Yeah. And we can do those other events in that championship series when we need to unlock some quicker cars. I'm just interested to see the weight difference. Yeah, it's massively lighter, isn't it? That's the difference. And the Zonda is just better at everything. Apparently, though, the 4GT is rarer. Not sure how it works that one out. What percentage are we done now? I've got 1.8 million, level 33, nearly level 34, sort of halfway, or just over halfway, and 27% done. It's a long game, it really is. But I think we'll end up looking at the S-Class episode, or championship in the next episode. But that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed, as always, and I will catch you in the next one.